currently chasing a Lambo in a R34 Gtr, nothing major. So guys, today we are joined by Jack. Thank you very much for coming down, mate. And we are in his, frankly, unbelievable R34 Gtr that he's brought down to let me shoot for the channel today. So thank you very much for bringing it down. The black is the one I would have. I'm just saying that from the start. I'm a Bayside Blue fan, don't get me wrong, but the black is like the nuts in my books. So as a standard car, the GTR realistically isn't, you know, a bad setup, let's be honest, but you got the car a year ago and you've sort of gone through it to improve what is already an unbelievable car. So from obviously getting this car, what have you sort of done since then to make this car what is realistically a 500 brake horsepower GTR, which is just sheer madness to say out loud?
Changed turbos out.
Yeah, so you've got bigger Garrett.
Bigger Garretts, yeah. Normally the go-to turbo for the R34 owners. Downpipes, you know, link ECU, injectors, fuel pumps.
Yeah.
And
so
clutch to handle it all. These
are realistically powerful as they are, but to have it running more than that. What? Oh my god! Biggest smile on my face ever. Realistically, guys, this is a dream car for everyone, I think, and you know, for you to have this at 24 years old, hats off to you, mate, for owning this unbelievable car. Future investment wise, I think, you know, everybody will agree that this is one of those cars, and if you're going to buy something that's iconic and frankly ridiculous and then take it to the next level, this is the car to do it to. So it's still the RB26 twin turbo, obviously done bigger turbos on the car, so it's safely running over 500 brake horsepower. It's one of those cars, and I think everybody sort of knows that it's a GTR and what it is, and you know, I would like to think that a lot of people would come and praise you for even owning one, because I would. It's a very cool car to have, and it's like, realistically, this is the car that's going to appreciate, especially when the US market hits. We were chatting about, you know, the R32 going up in price. This is sort of the next thing to happen, really. The R34 being so iconic. I just like that you were like, you were saying you were going to get the cam belt done, so you had to pull the engine for the cam belt. Unfortunately, the bolts and stuff, you know, it being not an older Japanese car, but you know, it's going to be seized in places. Let's be frank. But pulling the engine and deciding that you're going to go for, you know, more power is, I would like to think, what everybody would have done. Like, I like the fact that you were like, yeah, let's actually do bigger turbos and let's do this properly. But it's been safely running this sort of setup. How long has it been running this setup like this?
I had a Power FC first, and that's running it, and it was a bit new, so got rid of that and went to a Link, and that was November time.
Oh really? Yeah, so since then it's been happy, plain sailing sort of thing.
Really good, really fun.
It's been lowered on tine suspension. Did you say coilovers? Only dropped like a moderate height, you know, nothing too crazy. The wheels are work
D9Rs.
D9Rs, that's the one. And what tyres are you running?
Advan 808Rs.
And would you say they're the best ones for this sort of setup, being four-wheel drive, twin turbo, you know?
They are very sticky. My only other option would be like Michelin Super Sports,
that's true,
sort of thing, but
I think these
love the pattern on these. It's such an aggressive looking tyre.
Yeah, definitely. So the twin plate clutch, how's that for driving? Is it quite nice, or is it any different from the standard?
It's pedal feel, same as standard in my opinion. You know, it's so light, it's really easy to manoeuvre. In traffic, you're not too worried. The only one thing about this clutch is like the only drawback with this car and this setup is the noise it creates.
That's it. So
a lot of people will know with the tech wheels, it's rattly, and you know, it sounds literally. I've had people sat in traffic.
Is your car alright?
And they're like, your car is broken, turn it off. And you're like,
no, it's a race car, don't worry about it. Which you can use in this, because it is a race car at the end of the day. The most iconic Japanese car, let's be honest, ever. It's got to be done. Oh, it grips like mad, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's a heavy car.
They are, yeah.
But realistically, like going through that S-bend then, there was like, it just did it. It was no sort of swaying of the car, there's no sort of lurch from the body, you know. It turns in like it doesn't have the weight behind it.
No.
Do you know what I mean? The setup of these cars, as standard, as we all know, are ridiculous anyway. So as you put, you know, the suspension on it, the good wheels and tyre package and stuff, it's only going to get better, isn't it?
Yeah. A lot of people think with R34 Gtrs that standard they're a good car, but they feel a bit lacking. Hence why people go for more power.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say 500 brake horsepower seems to be where it comes alive, where it feels like it's
really
bang
happy.
on for the power, for the weight. You know, it's perfect.
That's the thing. Like obviously the first boost we did then, it's like so right. It's not like, oh my god, setting your hair on fire, but it's like power as it should be from the factory, as you're saying. Like, you know, 500 is opening it up to what it should be. I think can't get over the fact that it's a 500 brake horsepower R34 Gtr. Like, it's so perfect. Just that sentence. Black paint as well. I'm a big fan of. I'm a black car fan. If I'm honest. A lot of people out there would probably want the Bayside blue. But I like the black. Exhaust system wise, decat, and then you've got the Fujitsu blue. Yeah, that's the one. God, it throws you in the seat, doesn't it? Oh, mate. Oh, a little pop from the back as well. Oh. I've done so many car reviews, and like this is where I'm like, I just like it. I just really like this.
I'm just gonna enjoy it.
I'm just enjoy. Yeah, like. Sorry for not talking as much as I usually do, guys, but I'm just enjoying the fact that I'm in a GTR at the moment. This is my first time in one, so it's like you're in awe of, you know, we were chatting, you're in awe of the fact that it's the iconic car that everybody wants, and it's like you could just sort of sit there and look at it and it's like, yeah, that's really nice. I like the seats as well. Obviously these are standard ones.
Yeah, standard.
They're very comfortable, but they're you know, they're buckety at the same time, so they've done a really good job at, you know, creating a nice comfy car that's frankly ridiculous at the same time. We've got that move.
Oh, it's a new one for a car.
Just casually chasing a Lambo in a R34 GTR, nothing major. So yeah, for lack of good words, this thing is mental, and I'm in love, and oh my god, you're the biggest legend ever for owning one.
GBH Motorsport.
GBH Motorsport for doing, for pulling the engine out and, you know, and playing with the whole thing, so big shout out to those guys.
And JM Imports up in Newcastle, who sorted the link out for me, and you know, Kieran there's a great guy.
Good stuff.
Always sorting parts out for me, and he's brilliant, so give him a little plug. If you need
give him a little plug, mate, especially on a car like this. If you know you need a good thing around you to be doing, you know, something like this, especially building a bigger car, and you know, something as iconic as this, people, you know, you want the right set of hands on it at the end of the day.